Hello and welcome back to yet another, this time it's an unveiling video. So, what is this? This, quite simply, is my favorite album. So, I don't know how well you can see this, but this is the album that started it all. And you can see there's age. This album has obviously been through a lot, but this is what started it all. This is my first album, and as such, I place all the things that I'm not willing. Everything that's in here is highly likely I'm not doing the part with. I have to reorganize some stuff. So yeah. Actually, this angle seems kind of bad. Maybe I'll... So, without further ado, I guess, because I kept saying that, my collection, my collection, my collection. So, what exactly is my collection? So let's just take a look at the first page. And, well, I guess it's kind of self-explanatory. The first page is quite alright. So we have Glaceon, Rainbow Glaceon GX. We have the few trainers. Looker was so bad, dude. This Looker has a story and a half, man, I swear. This Looker, right? So we're opening Ultra Prism. Me and my friend was opening Ultra Prism. This friend, if you're watching, definitely remember this. But this Looker, when we were opening Ultra Prism, I was so sure it was gonna be Lily. And then, because it started with an L, it was a trainer. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, there's no other trainer it could be. There's no other trainer it could be. And now that, boom, Looker. What the frick, dude? So yeah, that is part of my trauma. Part of the trauma that will forever be... But yeah, this is pretty much the first page. Oh, there's also this. This is from the Detective Pikachu, one of the promos that my friend helped me to obtain. It's a promo, right? Oh no, it's from the box itself. Because usually if it's a promo, it says SMPXYP or something like that. So if it's an actual set number, then it's not. Okay, so this page is, to a lot of you, will be delectable. So this is Alolan Friends, the original, as well as the Pikachu. These two come together in a product, and I managed to get them back then. And there's also Wick, which I bought, as well as this Lily, which I bought. But I didn't manage to get this one. Oh no, I got this Lily and I bought this one, because I think this is the Ultra Prism one. Yeah, so... Usamine. This is from Dream League, Lily's Full Power. I didn't get that one. And of course, we have Solgaleo and Lunala from Dream League 2, as well as the Clefairy promo featuring Lily that my friend helped me to get. Back then. Way back when they were still giving this like free. And also, this page has something interesting, so check this out. Look at how badly you can see the age of another card right here, but I don't know what it is. So this is one of the cards that were badly miscut. I was so sad when I opened this. And so is this Wheelot, because they're from the same box. Other than that, there's not much. I guess there's a shiny Greninja. The rest is just... Okay, next up, we have the Mewtwo that I got. Back then, the packs were so plentiful, man. That's crazy. Although it was still not very easy to hit, but it's really, really nice. Just to get a closer look, it's pretty insane. I like it a lot. Although, some people might say it looks kind of bland, but... I also have the Gardevoir EX with Evoltal. And some Ultra Beasts. This was crazy. I couldn't get this in English, damn it. So rather unfortunately. And technically, although this is the higher rarity, right, because it's a UR, back then before golds, right, they were rainbows, and they were of a higher rarity, but they were worth a fraction of the price. The Heart Latios tag team is worth like so much, whereas this is like not even half, I think. And here we have the Mewtwo promos, EX, They're actually back to the EXs, although the background kind of looks like V, but they're not. You have a Rainbow Blastoise GX, as well as the Magikarp and Wheelot GX tag team. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. I mean, I didn't used to like it as much, but the art kind of grew on me. You know, it's less serious. Doesn't have to always be so badass, right? So we have the Eevee and Snorlax GX. We have the Pheromosa and Basso GX full art. Pokegear 3.0 Gold. And the promos. So these are somewhat in chronological order. So, oh yeah, I managed to pull this. I was quite happy about that. XY. Skylar, because you have this. Or is it black and white? I think it's black and white. The Japanese version is insane, but as I said, English doesn't value waifus as much. So yeah, I got the Mellow Lana, English this year, Rosa, in Japanese, Dream League. I was very, very lucky. I managed to get all of those. And then we have the AR12 from Dream League. So you can see 369. And then the last three here. I was missing Acerola for the English one actually. So this is Cosmic Eclipse for those who don't know. Acerola and one other. I forgot which. There's also red and blue. Moving on. We have, right, these was the reason why I didn't want to buy the slab, because I already have these two variants. And even a rainbow. So that was why I didn't want it. But in hindsight, I should have, because these may not be guaranteed to be a 10. So there's like lots of other stuff here. Promos mostly. And the Glaceon GX, shiny. Hidden Fates. Over here, we have all the Silvalleys, all the duds. Basically, if you got these at the time, you were like, oh my god, could have been N, could have been Lily, could have been so many, but no, two rainbows. And then we have two Giovanni's Exile and two Alolan Persians. I put them together because, you know, Persian. Although this is not exactly the Persian that he's used to, so. And Lucario and Melmetal GX. Not the alt art though. And then we have the Solgaleo and Lunala promo. So we got a lot of these because back then they came together with the products. They were not actually a true golden rare. So in the end, we had lots and lots and lots of these. Okay, so we got Jesse and James in English. This one I think is worth a fair bit now, because Jesse and James is one of the more well-known trainer cards, especially in the anime, so that's why it's one of the rare cases where it's actually worth a decent amount as a trainer. And then this is the somewhat Gardevoir page. So we have Pokécune. Well, technically this is Generations, right? No, yeah, Generations 25. And then we have the full art of the V, quite recent. And then we have, yeah, Generations for the Mega Gardevoir. So we have two variants here, so Mega and Normal. And then we have the actual full art Mega Gardevoir EX up top here, as well as the tag team Gardevoir and Sylveon GX, the Japanese Pokécune, yeah, CP3, so Pokécune, Gardevoir EX, as well as the shiny from the Hidden Fates. And next here is a very delicious page, probably for a lot of people. So these are from like Generations and Legendary Treasures. So these two Mews are from Legendary Treasures. However, this Sylveon was from Generations, as well as like Shaymin EXs, as well as Emolga and Flareon. The Flareon, these two are crazy. These two are crazy too. The Emolga and the Shay is like second, and the Shaymin's like pretty nice, but not worth as much. This is the Charizard page. This is, of course, the promo in Japan. I don't know if this was a promo too, but yeah, English tends to print some of these very nice cards as a promo, so that's why it's... So we have these two. I'm not sure where they were from. I don't think it's the Flash Fire, but yeah. And then we have the one in the middle, the promo. Very, very nice. Worth a lot if it's a PSA 10, although I doubt so. I did remember sleeving it, but I recall back then like, it wasn't that crazy. I know a lot of people, the moment I flip to this page, they're gonna look at one thing and one thing only. So yes, that is an actual Gengar Mewtwo GX. I was super happy when I pulled it. Super lucky. And then we have the 3 Charizard. The continuation of the previous page because there wasn't enough slots. So and this is, of course, Cosmic Eclipse, not the all-out version. We also have the Psyduck and Slowpoke GX tag team, although that's in Japanese. But still very, very nice, don't get me wrong. Next up, we have the Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike, underrated set back then. I was always saying that this set was super underrated, although I didn't buy a lot. So yeah, kind of a waste. They're so expensive now, man. It would cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah. It's Umbreon GX Rainbow from Hidden Fates, which is yeah, I don't know. I never really liked the rainbows. I think they were it was good riddance. So you can see the normal version here. And then we have Kyogre EX, Primal Kyogre EX, 2 of them. I think these are not the secrets, right? Yeah, it's not secret, I think. I forgot what kind of rarities they were. Back then, it wasn't so clear-cut. They were not like Japan, where they actually label like properly RR, triple R, UR and all that. So here we have the trainer page. This was near the Big C period, where, you know, cards were a little harder to get. So these are all the, well, I guess it's the waifu page. Nessa, lots of Nessas, lots of Bias. Sonia. I want to get it in Japanese, but damn it, so expensive. And then up here, we have our 2 Moltres, Zapdos and Articuno Rainbows from Cosmic Eclipse. Man, why? So it's good and bad. Like, really, rainbows aren't so bad. And then they became gold, which wasn't that much better. But then now, the golds are so good in Mega. So yeah, and then we have the, of course, the Hidden Fates from the ETB. This is very, very nice. I love this so much. Like, I want to frame this, but we should get this graded. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Then we have some like golden stuff. Venusaur and Snivy GX. Here's the Pikachu page, the Pika page. So Leon was actually pretty expensive at the start, I think, when I first got it. But stupid of me not to sell. Kinda, I should have expected it because it's a guy. First off, it's a Japanese card, so trainers are pretty expensive. But however, he's a guy, so the fact that he's expensive is an anomaly in itself. Probably because he's playable at the time, but I didn't sell it, so here they are. They're probably worth like $2 or something. So these are the Pikachu VMAXs, but these here are the special ones. You can see that's a promo. The difference is that it's lifting its arm up like woo. So I got pretty lucky in getting that. You can only get that from a promo pack that you could get like 3 normal Pikachus, this Pikachu V or this VMAX. So I managed to get that one. Only one though, and this is the Zekrom from Legendary Treasures. I think you can see me. Ooh, hi! You can see Zekrom from Legendary Treasures. Pikachu V from Vivid Voltage. And then we move a bit more to the back. So it's kind of spread out now because I think when I was reorganizing, I didn't really, you know, go in chronological order anymore at that point. I was running out of album space. So we have a Mega Pidgeot EX from Evolutions. And yeah, this page is pretty normal. However, I think a lot of you, when I was flipping, you already saw this page. So this page is crazy. I got tons of these. I opened like 3 boxes of Legendary Treasures and they gave me so many Reshirams. Holy shit. So beautiful, look at that. But like, it was so plentiful at the time. These were like $5 each, bro. Like $5 max, I think, if I recall. If that. So that is like crazy right now. Okay, but the state of the market right now is another video probably. So if you want to see me talk about that, let me know in the comments. However, this video I'm just going through one of my favorite albums. No, not one, my favorite album. So you see all the legendary treasures, Meloetta EXs, Reshiram, Full Arts. These are considered art rares now, but back then they were crazy, man. The fact that normal cards could come out like this, oh man, that was a treat. And then we have Pokekune with the Flareon and the Mega Gardevoir. And of course, I brought out the sets. These were recent, so I dug them up, like, because they were like going crazy. So I was like, okay, you know, maybe let's not keep them just right there. let's sort them out properly, right? So we have the Pokekune, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. I have 2 sets of them complete. We also have the Sylveon EXs normal, as well as some of the Pikachu cards. This is one of the Grail cards actually. If you get this in a 10, this is a Grail. And then here we have some promos. This is from Mega Tokyo, back when they were giving out like free. Honestly, this is crazy. From someone who's been collecting since these, right? It's unbelievable, the state of the card. Like the state of Pokemon TCG is unbelievable, man, I swear. But yeah, it is what it is what it is. You can't change. But yeah, it is enjoyable though, so every once in a while I like to flip through this album. Of course, this is Japan Post collaboration. I've been thinking of grading those, but we'll see. Okay, so we are reaching the realm of some of the promos that I have. This is Red's Pikachu. So this one, if I recall, my friend got some of them for me. So yeah, quite a few promos. Because back then I was more focused on English, right? And then, you know, I didn't really go to Japan. So after I started going to Japan more, then I started collecting more. But before that, oh, I didn't really go. So that's the thing. But other than that, yeah, there's quite a lot of these promos that are now worth a pretty penny. Look at this. This one's Kyoto, from a special product. I still have the box, although it's obviously been opened because the card's sitting right here. And this is the other one. So lots of very, very cool stuff. And here we have some recent ones, but some not so recent ones. So we have some Tag Team GXs. We have a Latios EX. So kinda not sorted. And then moving to the back is the scene of tragedy. So we have all the Glaceon VMAX Rainbows, we have all the Duraludon V, VMAX. The scene of tragedy. All of these full arts, but only one alt art from Evolving Skies, so that's kind of sad. And of course, one of my highlights, the Double Crisis Tag Team Calgrey and Groudon EX. These are really, really nice. Really, really nice. I will never part with these. The only time these will leave this album is if I send them for grading. I like this Golden V a lot too. The art's so good. And yeah, I think that's about it. These are nothing much. Oh, Fusion Strike Mew V. Although I don't think it's worth all that much. Yeah, it's nothing else. But yeah, this is just kind of a little chill session, just me talking about my collection, going through. So whenever I say my collection, right, that's what I mean, right? And just to prove, I'm not just like a new collector that's like, oh yeah, yeah. I've been doing this for a long time. I've seen many things. I've been in this hobby for so long that I'm unwilling to accept the way things are right now. I do not think it's natural. There is some sort of funny business going on, but yeah, what can you do? So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this little discussion video. I think I might have to buy a new album soon because it's shedding. I don't know if you saw, like, all over here there was like stuff. So yeah, that's about it. See you all next time. Bye.